as I promised you guys yesterday, going to be giving you guys an update on the new water pump install. Everything is done in there and looking nice and pretty. And of course, I dropped the news that the old 7.3 is going up for sale. Hopefully, I'm really hoping it goes to one of you guys. Video's been up for less than 12 hours right now. No offers yet. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and watch the previous video. It went up yesterday, yesterday. The old girl is going up for sale, and I have a new truck in the driveway that I promised you guys I would show. Like I said before, some of you guys are probably going to be a little upset about this. Some of you guys might be pretty excited about this. For me personally, I am really excited. Something new. I think all of us enjoy new stuff. It was time for a change, and I think this truck, this new vehicle, is going to be an absolute beast by the time I'm done with it. So let me give you guys a quick look at the old water pump and the new parts that went on with it. It looks pretty nice. And then we'll get into revealing the new truck. Alrighty, so obviously under the hood again, old girl's all back together and looking good. Got the new Diesel's Unlimited stainless steel radiator hose in, fitting pretty darn nicely, looking sharp. And then of course we got the riffraff billet thermostat housing right down there. Goes right along with the billet H-pop cover we put on just a little bit ago. And I gotta say, this engine has shaped up rather nicely. Looking sharp. Now, I'll be honest, if I wasn't going to be selling this thing, I'd be powder coating this pipe the same color as everything else. That was kind of the original plan, but obviously I'm not going to be getting to that. It is in and looking pretty though. Some of you guys will probably notice down here, put a little piece of padding on the back side of that. Oh, we are clear there. That's pretty darn common for people to do, even with the ambulance package radiator hoses. Put a zip tie, put a little piece of padding just so it doesn't rub. Unfortunately, that kind of makes it not look quite as nice, but that's all right. Still looks pretty darn sharp in my opinion. Doesn't get much better than that. Tell me or show me a 7.3 that you know of that is cleaner. I know they're out there, but I think this one's pretty darn good. Show me a 7.3 that is so dry and has such little oil in it or on it that there is surface rust down in the valley. This thing is about as spotless as you can get. By no means is it a show truck, but she's pretty clean. I guess, yeah, water pump is in. I guess that's kind of what I hopped up here to show you guys. Water pump's in. There's not a whole lot for you guys to see. Yeah, seems to be working just fine, which is always good. Let me hop down from the engine bay, do a little bit of talking, and then we will reveal the new truck on the channel. All right, guys, so before we get into the reveal of the new truck, I wanted to answer a few questions I got on my last video and kind of just address some things. Shouldn't take very long. So one of the things that I was asked is, why am I selling this truck after I've put all this money into it? So I think a lot of people, or something a lot of people don't realize, is that YouTube is a business. I run this thing like a business. I pay taxes on this thing like a business. I budget for it like it's a business, and I get some income like it is a business. I'm not exactly just making these videos because I enjoy filming things. I would be doing all this stuff to my truck either way, but I made the decision a while back that if I'm going to be doing this kind of thing and doing all these cool things to my truck, if I can try to make some money back on it and put in some extra work and put in the extra time to make this channel and grow this channel, then it could allow me to continue to do even bigger and more fun things down the road. So yes, I have put a lot of money into this truck, and yes, I have made a chunk of it back. Don't get me wrong, I am not getting rich at this point in my life, not even close to it. I'm barely breaking even at this point. And sometimes I'm still very far in the red, which is why I appreciate all the times that you guys like and comment on the video and all the times you guys are watching the videos, because it allows me to do things like this, provide cool content for you guys, and allows me to pursue my passion. So I made the decision a while back to put in the extra work and build this channel to do so. And so all this money I've put into the truck, by no means have I made all of it back, but I have made some of it back, which kind of allows me to justify selling this. Along those lines, as I'm sure a number of you guys have seen on other channels, a lot of times during tax season and whatnot, they will purchase a truck to use as a business write-off. It's pretty standard on businesses from all over in all realms of different things, is to have a vehicle to write off. Now for me, the channel's finally at a point where it's actually somewhat justifiable to have that kind of expense, something to write off. And so the 7.3 wasn't purchased. It was purchased before the channel started, which I paid for it out of pocket. It is what it is. The new truck I paid for out of pocket, but now over the next 5 years or so, I'll be able to write it off, take it out of my taxes, and just kind of help the channel grow. I'm not going to go into all the details of that. By no means am I an expert on that, but I think you guys do need to realize that YouTube is a business, and I enjoy making content for all of you guys, and I enjoy interacting with all of you guys. It's a pretty awesome community, but it is not just a side gig for fun. This is definitely a part-time job on top of my full-time job. So another thing that was brought up is somebody brought up the idea of, instead of trying to like sell it and do a giveaway like you see on a lot of channels, maybe do a like a raffle where I have, like, I don't know, $100 tickets, and you guys can come in and buy a ticket and get entered in to win the truck. You'd have really, really good chances as far as raffles go to winning something. I've looked into it, and unfortunately, raffles are basically considered gambling, and they're a pretty regulated thing. And so legally, at this point, there's not really any way I can swing doing a raffle on a truck, at least not doing it legally. And with my luck, if I try to just do it under the table, something's going to go wrong. I'll get caught, and I'm sure it wouldn't be the end of the world, but it would probably end up costing me more in the long run. So unfortunately, as of right now, a raffle is kind of out of the books. I would love to do it. I think it'd be sweet to give somebody out there a truck for basically $100, especially this truck. So it is what it is. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen as of right now, but the truck is still getting sold, and I'm really hoping it goes to one of you guys. Like I said, this thing's got well over $30,000 into it. I said I'd be starting at around 20, and we'll see where the offers come in at. I will be doing a kind of a full walk around video of everything on the truck. So if anybody wants all the little details of every little thing on the truck, I'll be going through it and showing you guys, or at least so anybody that's interested can actually take a look. I'll go through and point out every little flaw and error that I know of. I'm not trying to hide anything from you guys, but I think at this point you guys know this isn't a show truck, but you'd be pretty hard pressed to find a 7.3 in this condition with this low of miles, with this kind of stuff done to it. So yeah, I think that's kind of the main stuff. I think it is probably time to reveal to you guys the new truck for the channel. Let's just get to it. Go. There is the new truck for the Living on Wheels channel. 2006 Ram 3500 with, of course, the 5.9 24 valve common rail Cummins. This is a truck that I have been wanting to own myself for a very long time, and when this thing popped up online, with only 130,000 miles on it, it was too good for me to pass up, and so I made the decision to grab it. I know this channel started as a 7.3 channel, and I still fully plan on having 7.3 content down the road. I love the 7.3. It's been a phenomenal truck for me. Old girl over there, I think these two things look pretty darn sweet parked right next to each other. I really wish I could keep both of them. I just cannot financially swing that. I'm not made of money by any means, not even close. But yeah, here is the new rig for the channel. Right now, she is about as stock as you can get. Obviously, it's got a bumper on it, but other than that, this thing is bone stock. And I mean, like, still got the cat and muffler on it kind of stock. This is about as perfect of a truck as you can buy or be looking for to buy, as you can find. The body of it, it was used as a farm truck, so the body has some scratches here and there, and I think I should be able to get most of them out. But honestly, I cannot wait to show you guys the transformation of this thing as we go along. I wish you could see the vision I had in my head of this, because this thing is going to turn out to be an absolute beast. I am very, very, very excited about this. I know I'm going to get a ton of comments about this, about the build quality of Dodges and how the transmission sucks and the bodies fall apart. Only thing good in it is the engine, and I'm sure there's going to be people hating on that as well. I'll tell you guys right now that I am going to be 100% honest. As somebody that has basically daily driven a 7.3 for the last 5 years or so, I'm going to be 100% honest on every little thing about this truck that I like and every little thing about this truck that I don't like, what the Ford did better, what Dodge does better, or what Ram does better. I'm going to be 100% transparent with you guys. And to be honest, I think a lot of people out there will be interested in that, because a lot of people don't have the opportunity to own both vehicles, or maybe they're curious about one vehicle or the other. And so I'm going to use my opportunity to let you guys know exactly what I think. I am not going to hide any of my feelings on this. I'm not going to get down into the trenches of Ford versus Dodge versus Chevy. Me personally, I really like things about all three different brands. And so, for me, I've never actually owned a Cummins myself. And how am I supposed to say which one I like better unless I actually own both and daily drive both? So this is my opportunity to see if all the horrible negative things I hear about Dodges is true, and if so, then there's a very good chance I'll be going back to the 7.3 or maybe a 6.7. But I'll be honest, I am extremely, extremely excited about this truck. It is a completely blank slate that I can do whatever I want with. I think you guys know that the Cummins platform is by far a better platform when it comes to performance increases and performance mods. The 7.3s are phenomenal engines, but that's not what they're built for. My 7.3 had a pretty mild build. I don't plan on going too crazy with this Cummins, but I do think I will be bumping up the level a bit more down the road. There's so many things that I have on the list. I already have parts here. I already have those amp steps installed that you guys saw in the preview. This thing is going to be sweet. I hope some of you guys are at least as excited as I am, because I honestly think this is going to be one badass truck when I'm done with it. You guys saw how I built my 7.3. I plan on translating that passion and effort into this truck. I'm excited to see where it goes. There's not a whole lot more for me to say about this thing right now. Let me know what you guys think. I know some of you guys are going to be upset. I know I'm going to lose subscribers because of this. And to that, it is what it is. I am a automotive and diesel enthusiast. And so I enjoy this kind of stuff. I enjoy all the different kinds of stuff. I'll throw shade either which way just for fun, but I enjoy all of it. I respect all of it. If you're going to leave the channel because I bought a Dodge, then go on your way. You'll be missed. You'll be missing out on some cool stuff, but it is what it is. Now, just because I own a Cummins does not mean I am more than happy to continue helping as many of you guys out with questions on the 7.3 as possible. I'm not going to forget all the stuff I learned over there. So as always, if you guys have any questions or comments, leave them down below and I'll get back to them. I'll do my best to continue helping as many people as I can out there. I love interacting with you guys, and you guys are what has allowed me to do kind of things like this. So don't worry, I'm still here to answer some questions. We'll be bringing in some more audience members, hopefully, with a new platform. And I'm excited to see where this next year goes. With that, I'm going to call this video done. I'll catch you guys on the next one.